Hi, I'm attorney Nancy Green and I'm a lawyer outstanding in my field. Okay, the obvious pun was necessary because working at home means I get to play in my horse field. While the boys are actually still having their breakfast, there is a chance of horse photobombing. So if it happens, bear with me. Again, it's just where we are. I wanted to talk to you mostly because, we're in a new world. And I sort of hate that people are using the phrase new normal and shifting, and because it's not normal. It's not our new normal. Once the pandemic is over, things will change again, or at least somewhat controlled. It'll change again. And we don't know what that looks like yet. And that's frankly scary. There's not a single business I know that has not been affected. And what has happened with the pandemic is that we have learned that we had holes in our businesses and in our lives that we didn't even know we had no way of knowing we had. And so now there's never been a better time to figure out what those were and change. It's not a pivot, it's not a shift, unless you want to add the word tectonic. It's a tectonic shift in our business, in our lives, in our communities. There's not a business I know that has not changed and is still operating. Right? Restaurants that used to focus on dine-in are now solely catering and are lamenting if they didn't build that business up. Multi-level marketing people who can't now do shows are learning how to do virtual shows. Lawyers are learning how to do virtual. We're all changing. And it's a good time to look at your structure. Even those businesses that are still essential and still operating are running into issues they didn't know they had. So it's never been a better time to take advantage of where we are. And I don't mean that callously, and I don't mean that horribly. What I mean is we have all been forced to pause and reassess everything. Whether you know people who have the virus who are currently struggling for their lives, or you don't, and you're wondering why we're all stuck at home. It doesn't matter, right? We have been forced to take a pause. And in one of the virtual networking groups that I've been doing since this started, right, that phrase really sort of rang with me, the power of the pause. And we're here. So look at your business, look at your life. If you weren't getting the results you wanted, or you can't get them now, let's really spend time and have a discussion about what we need to be doing and what we need to be changing so that when, hey look, a car. Okay, a truck, construction truck. They're allowed to be out there. When we get back and start running businesses at more full speed, right? Because we've got governors talking about maybe when we start doing that now, what does that look like? How have we adapted? What tectonic shifts are we making in our business? What new policies do we have to put into place so when we have the employees come back, we can continue to run if something like this ever happens to us again? Anyways, that's my thought from the field. It's attorney Nancy Green, outstanding in her field. You have a great day and stay healthy.